You're talking about am I camera ready yet? And I said, boy, are you ever with the Facebook radio like that.
I'm never camera ready, but thanks for watching anyway. You know, people don't realize they're actually watching the greatest show that YouTube ever did see, but they'll snap out of it one day, man.
We want it to be organic. We don't want to, we could buy our views and pay for a whole bunch of bots, but why do we want to spend our millions on something like that?
We got better things to spend millions on. The Less Than Zero show, which is what you're watching now, is part of the Down in a Hole umbrella, and Jono has been doing some wrestling content with the short videos and the super short reviews, and he's hitting home runs because he's getting hundreds of hits with those shorts.
He's blowing us out of the water is what he's doing. So I meant to tell him to knock it off because he's making us look bad, being so professional and whatnot.
It's funny.
Hey, cut it out.
Cut it out. It's funny how that's your Dave Coulier reference for the day. It's funny how he puts up a short and it gets 700 hits in like 4 days. And it's like 20 seconds of him at a wrestling match. And then we've had videos on the channel for 2 years that have like 23 hits.
He's got the content that's speaking to people's hearts. He's talking about what they want to hear about.
It almost should just be a wrestling channel, it really is what it looks like.
People aren't ready for this.
No, this is nonsense, man. But we were talking about, you said you got like a 10-minute countdown before the dogs go bonkers.
Yeah. People start coming home.
So here's the thing.
And then they're just like guard dog duty.
Yeah. They're just happy to see people. I had this thing today. I don't know. Just being out in the world with people is always a good way to start this crap. And I know, I sent you this text today. So I'm a courier.
Elevator people.
I'm a courier, right? I got a delivery. Got a box in my hand. I'm going up to 2R to the nurse practitioners. And when you get it, I get in the elevator. I'm all by myself, right? But I push the button and I'm waiting. I'm standing like 15 feet away from it. Why? There might be somebody in the elevator. Sure enough, the elevator...
Because you were raised right.
Yes. The elevator opens up, and the Life Labs lady, whom I know from uptown, because I deliver to them too, I go, oh, hey, how you doing? As we switch spots. She has room to walk off the elevator. I have room to go in the same spot. Little box, I just leave it by the door when I get up there. But either way, I get in the elevator, hit my button, I go up, and, the door opens, and somebody's right there. Trying to just I'm like, are you
is your dance
fucking new, bro?
Is your dance card full?
I'm trying to get out of here.
Happening?
Can I get out of your way? And then you can have your elevator, second floor. Because I'll take the elevator up, but then I always take it down. Because I don't want to run up the stairs holding the box, just in case I bump it on a railing and trip or something weird. I'll just take the elevator up, but I'll always take the stairs down. It's a 2-story building. I don't know. It's so weird. I'm like, there might be somebody in the elevator, so get the hell out of the way.
Right. They're not thinking that, though.
And I'm running her over, and I'm being kind of rude. I'm making myself a little bit wider because we're trying to switch spaces in an elevator door that's only 3 feet wide. Look. Right. I don't care. I got to get out of here so that you can get in. Why would I let you on? And then do the dance inside the car, and then try to get off before the door starts closing. You let me out, and then you can do whatever you want to do. And there was a guy too. Oh man, another elevator. I remember when I was with FedEx, I was training a guy in the mall, and I got my cart loaded up. You flip the cart down into 4-wheel mode. It's like 6 feet long. I got 30 boxes on the cart, and I'm just trucking, pulling up behind me, going up the hallway to the elevator. Same thing. I get to the end of the hallway. There's enough room to kind of tuck it in, get the cart spun around because I have to go. The fixed wheels have to go in first, so I can tuck them into the back corner, and then I'm able to push the cart into the corner against the back wall. And then anybody else.
This man's a driver.
Yeah,
he knows what he's doing.
Anybody else who wants to get on has room to now stand in the elevator while my cart is against the back wall. So I push the button. I'm standing there shooting shit with the new guy. And again, I'm back a bit because if that door opens and there's people in there, I need to let them off. It's a 2-floor mall. If there's somebody in there, they're getting out because there's nowhere else to go.
Yep.
They came from here, they're coming here. So same deal. Door opens up and there was no people in it. But I'm back 5 feet, push the button, get the cart situated. When the door rolls open, nobody's in. I'll push the cart in against the back wall. So then, as we're waiting for the elevator to come, another guy comes down the hall, walks around us, pushes the button that's already lit up, and stands in front of the door. And I said, I said to the guy that I was training, whom I've known for 3 hours, I said to him, what did I say to him? I just said it out loud. Like, dude, standing right there. I said something like that.
He's going to get beamed
right
by the next one coming up.
I said something like, I guess we're not standing here, but you want to watch me run this guy over when he gets on first? Like, I said something like that. Because if you get on first, I'm coming in. So you better get ready to get crushed, because you're not really going to be able to stand anywhere in this elevator where I'm not going to bump you with this cart.
Mm-hmm.
The cart needs to go in first. I'll tuck it against the back wall. Everybody can get on. Everybody can get off, and I'll come out last. Like, sure enough, door opens up. There's nobody in it. And then he's trying to stand in the back corner, so I roll it right up against him. Like, there's nowhere else to put it, dude. I'm getting in. I'm not going to say, oh, you take and go ahead. I was here first. Like,
right.
Oh, it was so funny. And I just said it out loud because I'm like, we want to watch me run these guys' toes over. Like, I said something like that. And I was just thinking.
Sometimes you have to. You got to call out the stupidity. Like, maybe it'll dim something. Like, it'll just flip a switch in their head and they realize that, could I have been the asshole? No, it was probably a delivery guy.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
So weird, because we're standing there waiting. And again, same thing, 2-story mall. I'm going in. Otherwise, I'd be leaving. And he walked around us and pushed a button that was already lit up. I loved it. I'm like, wow. And I need to get on here first. And if I don't get on here first, I'm still getting on with my cart and with my buddy. It's happening. And I had to pin the guy. I'm like, it's too bad you don't wait. I said something again. Like, I said a couple things like that it was like, I guess we're not waiting to get on the elevator, eh? And then we get in, and I'm like, I'm not even talking to the guy. I'm talking to, I think his name was Andrew. And I'm like,
new guy.
I said, yeah, new guy. And I said something when we get in there too. And I'm like, it's too bad. It's too bad we were first in line. You just keep making these sarcastic remarks. Just because I'm like, and I have to lean this cart almost against this dude because he can't get out of the way. Because the cart is like, say the cart's 5 feet long, and the elevator itself is 6 feet wide. Like, I go in the elevator every day. I know exactly the angle I need to get on it.
It takes up the bulk of the space. You don't have a lot of room in there for.
And it won't if you let me on first. Because I'll tuck I'll aim for the corner, and then I'll flop it against the back wall flat, and there's still tons of room. But you got to let me in first.
Were you mocking him when he hit the button that was already lit up? I would have roasted him for that.
Yeah, I did.
I would have been like,
when he hit it, push it again. We weren't here first. I said something like that.
Yeah, right. Like, little pro tip here: when the light is on, that means somebody already hit that button.
Yep. On the somebody in this hallway.
I can't. I'm not supposed to share the code of the courier with you, but here's a little fucking tidbit for your ear holes. When it's lit up, it's been pressed.
And you know what I did?
Maybe you should jam it a couple more times.
Yeah, just keep pushing it. It's like a charger. You're charging it up. It'll be quicker. Promise.
It would be funnier if you could just like put the cart in there and then just kind of stalled it in the door. I know time is money for you, so you wouldn't do that. But if you would just like fucking like, I can't get it in. I can't get
door just keeps shutting.
Oh man, I'm a terrible courier.
Oh wow,
just beating yourself up over
it. And then leave it there and say I'll run up and I'll get it. So now he's trapped in there in a fucking cart, and I've literally got to walk 300 yards to get to the top floor.
step out of the elevator and just tell him you got to call dispatch. He'd be right back. Hold on, I got to figure out what to do here.
Just send it.
Got to check in with the boss.
Send it back down when it's empty, bro.
Yeah.
Because you know what I did too when we got off the elevator. Because now I understand I got the cart right, so I'll go on first. Let anybody else get on, and then when we, yes, I was there first, but I just let everybody go because I'm going to be dragging a cart down the hallway. Well, now I have no choice but to get off the elevator first. So I'm purposely walking slower now because the hallway is only 5 feet wide. It's wide enough for like a pallet. So it's 5 feet wide. So I'm making sure I'm pulling the cart,
Just like when the buddy behind you honks at the light and then you just creep forward.
Yeah.
Take your time.
I'm like, it's still red, bro. But yeah, that's the thing. I made myself really wide in that hallway and we just went for a walk and just ignored them for another 2 minutes just because it's silly, and people huffing and puffing trying to get moving. And I'm like, you can just open your eyes for a second. I think.
That in his version of the story, you're the asshole, right?
Yes.
This fucking guy.
Yeah.
I pushed the button because he's standing there like a reject. Doesn't know how to push the elevator button, so I light it up for him. He says it's lit up. I don't fucking think so. This guy doesn't know shit. So then I get in the elevator, and this fucking mook, he backs his trailer right into me, right in my knee. What the fuck? I'm trying to stand here in the elevator, right? And then, if that wasn't bad enough, he already hit my fucking shin. Now he's chirping me the whole ride up, right? So then I get to the top. Finally, you think I'm free, right?
No.
Nah, I'm not free. No, now him and his buddy, like a couple of fucking chuckleheads, they're walking side by sides.
Chuckleheads.
They got their elbows up, right? And so he's going home. He's telling his old lady, or he's telling his side of the story.
His side would have been great. I would have loved it.
He's like, this fucking guy just picked on me for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
For some reason, he was from like Brooklyn or something too. I don't know why he was from Brooklyn,
but it's easier to talk in Brooklyn when you're yelling.
It just sounds like something you would yell.
Yeah,
hey,
something a guy from New York would yell. Oh man, but yeah, that's our episode on people that are dumb. So
have some manners.
I should have done the door thing. I should have let the door hit that thing
Weird.
6 times. Oh, wait, and then back it up and then not even move it, put it right back in again. And just
like those videos you see where someone's doing like the parallel parking and they back out and they do the exact same maneuver 5-6 times in a row.
Yeah,
they don't go anywhere and they don't change the wheel direction. It's the same thing.
It's gonna work. I promise.
And then film it.
Yeah.
Then film it and tell them, hold on, could you hold my camera to act like a backup camera? And then have him hold your camera so you can see what's going on at the back of the cart.
Oh my God.
You could bring him in on the action.
Yes, that would have
You can involve him.
Yeah. You can just flip the silliness.
Can you make a beeping sound when I get close to you?
Yeah.
Beep,
let me know.
So I didn't hear you.
I don't accidentally hit you. Yeah. Because there was one where a girl pulled up to the pump to get gas. And then she got out and the cap was on the other side of the car. So she went to the other side of the island and got out and the cap was still on the other side of the car. She kept doing laps around the island, dude. I'm like, she did it 7 times before she realized every time the pump's on your left, it's the wrong side. You're not on the wrong side of the island. You're on the wrong side of the car. Like you need to flip your car around. Like, yeah, you did flip your car around, but you're driving around what you need to. Oh man, it was great.
I like the guy filming it. He's discussing it with his girlfriend. Like, should we go help her?
No.
Should I?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
they're talking back and forth. They're like, no, it's like a documentary. You can't intervene. You just have to let nature take its course.
Right.
And
survival of the fittest out there, man. Don't die.
You think David Attenborough's going to go flip over a penguin? No, he's going to let that bitch. Sorry, you end up on your back.
The other penguins will eventually come and rescue this penguin, and then a fucking saber-toothed tiger comes out and eats him. David, you were right there, David.
All you had to do was give him a little kick. You didn't have to touch him.
But then you save the penguin, and the saber-toothed tiger didn't get to eat, and then he gets hungry and he dies. Then
why do you think they're extinct?
There you go. Because David Attenborough kept flipping the penguin over. kept helping out that penguin, and the motherfuckers all starved to death. David Attenborough. God damn it, David! I tell you,
single-handedly responsible for the extinction of the saber-toothed tiger.
Oh man! Well, thanks for watching Less Than Zero. We have fun.
Hopefully, you had fun. I had fun. Whoa. That's all that matters.
I just had fun right there destroying the audio on that microphone. What's that look like?
Oh.
Oof, we're going to have to turn that down a bit. Sorry, audience. It'll be quiet. I'll change that. But yeah, if you don't know, now you know. Thanks for joining us this evening, Less Than Zero. Do YouTube stuff if you want. That's Brad.
Good Blaine.
Thanks for watching.